All right, welcome to Module 1.3. So glad you're in the course with us, and we really hope it benefits you deal with some of these stressful and strong emotions. Now, we're going to go over for a little while some of the core foundations of this course. These are beliefs or axioms that are part of this course and built into this course. And actually, if any of them bother you too much, this course is probably going to end up not being something you want to follow through on, and maybe we have other resources or courses for you. Now, let's go through them. The first thing we already kind of talked about, that for many of you out there, there's just a very small amount of techniques that actually work for super strong reactions like anger, rage, anxiety, panic. Screwdrivers are not very good at hammering nails in. In other words, there are 3 levels of emotional categories you could make: 0 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 10. And what we're saying in this course is that all the tools that many of us know are great tools. Between 0 and 6, 0 and 7, they work great. There's so many different kinds of screws to screw in, and well applied, they work great into drywall, into cement, and on. But when you get up to the higher level and you need a nail and you need something to pound that thing, screwdrivers just don't help. So this course is all about helping you find techniques and approaches that will bring you that success. Number 2, we are responsible for our own reactions. It's a really hard thing to get if you feel justified or you feel like someone's really injuring you and it's their fault. You know, you're going to hear later in the next module more about if only he or she wouldn't. And we're going to talk more extensively about this. But if he wouldn't, be grumpy when he came home, I wouldn't get mad at him and say those mean words, and so on. If she didn't ignore me, I wouldn't blow up and yell at her. What we're going to say in this course, and the foundation of this course, is each person, whether someone makes it easy for you or hard for you, you are responsible for your own response and reaction, and I am. Now, maybe you can't control it. You're responsible for protecting other people from that damage. So the Jewish tradition has a teaching which is kind of exemplifies this, that it says in the Talmudic tradition, a person is responsible even for a lamp that they kick in their sleep. A person's responsible even for a lamp they kick in their sleep. So if I go to a friend's house and the lamp is on the table next to me and I kick it in my sleep, if I know I have a kicking problem and I didn't set the lamp up, I'm still responsible for it. Oh, you say I don't have a kicking problem. Well, you're not responsible in that case, right? That's an accident. But if you know that's a pattern of yours, then you're responsible, even if you're asleep. So that means to us that even if you're unaware and you become aware, or even if you feel out of control, we are holding the position that we are each responsible. Number 2. Now, number 3 relates directly. Our impact on others matters. Right? How we impact others matters. If I'm busy hurting my children or my wife or my friends or my coworkers, it matters. And even though I may not mean it, so we have the I do mean it, I'm angry and I'm lashing out, I'm trying to criticize. Okay, we all would probably, hopefully most people would agree that does matter. Even if someone's doing it, pressing my buttons, it still matters. But what about those cases when you don't mean it at all? Like, you meant a joke, a sarcastic joke, but it really injured somebody. We're holding the position that it matters. Accidental damage matters. It matters. Accidental damage matters. It matters. We're not going to define the parameters now. Maybe in the next module you hear more about it, but that's number 3. Number 4, there is is that it can be fixed. That there is hope. And then no matter how stuck you are, there exists in your near future and in all of our near futures a way out. So one way to think about this is Now let's start with the 12-step version. I heard from an elder 12-step guy who came in. He said, the exit from hell is at the bottom. So that sometimes we do have to go all the way down to a hard place, but then all of a sudden there's like this secret door. Another way to understand it is the mystic Rebbe Nachman is quoted as saying, if you believe it can be broken, you must believe it can be fixed. Okay, if you believe it can't be broken, okay, it can't be fixed. In other words, there never was a fixable problem, there never was a break, then there is not a fix. So if you believe it can be broken, it can be fixed. It can be fixed. It can work. No promises, but it can. There is potential. What do you need? You need technology. You need innovation and creativity. We all do. And that's what we're hoping to bring you in this course. And lastly, number 5 is the opportunity here is great. The challenge is great, and the greater the opportunity. The greater the challenge, the greater the opportunity. Listen, I noticed a few years ago that at Home Depot, they sell like wood glue, and it's super strength wood glue. One of the brands, like, the labeling's nice, is Gorilla Glue. And I believe on that or one of the other brands, it says, stronger than wood itself. What does that mean? It means that when the chair leg breaks and you glue it together properly with the right pressure and the right materials, it is stronger. That bond right there is stronger than glue itself. And it's interesting, I've tried it, and a weak chair will not break in the same location. It will break a 1/4 inch below or a 1/4 inch above or in a whole different place. But it doesn't break in the same place anymore. And I think metaphorically, that's what can go on in a recovery process with tools like these. It's a huge opportunity because it's a huge challenge. And that opportunity is to become not just better, but completely stronger than you were to begin with. You're going to be stronger than wood itself. You're going to be stronger than the old you in the new you. So those are our foundations. And in the next module, next part of this module, you are going to be filling out a pre-workshop survey to help establish where you're at so that at the end you can measure to some degree what type of progress you made when you get to the end of this course. Thank you for joining us.